Hello, everyone. How are you today? Okay, good. Thank you very much for visiting my channel. In this occasion, I'm going to share about the ground rules in academic writing. Ready to listen? Okay, here we go. Actually, there are some rules in academic writings. They are belief, persuasion, evidence, documentation, subjectivity, objectivity, relativity, and balance. And in this video, I'm going to focus on beliefs, persuasion, evidence, and documentation. And the others will be explained in the next related video. Okay, here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, certain beliefs operate as glue to hold together the otherwise disparate community of teachers, students, researchers, and scholars that compose the academic community. You cannot write successful college-level papers without understanding these rules. The first rule is belief. As both student and writer, it helps to remember that establishing belief is the job of the entire university community and each general field of study within the university. Also, each individual student's writer in each particular course in that community. Ladies and gentlemen, there is a necessary relationship among these three elements, which is relevant to every single act of communications or expressions you do while a member of this community. You want those who read your laboratory reports, term papers, and essay tests to believe what you say is essentially true. Your job as a college writer is to persuade your readers that what you say is true. It introduces the next element. The next element, or in the ground rules of academic writing, is persuasion. Every serious act of writing is essentially an exercise in persuasion. If you describe an experiment, you want your descriptions to persuade your chemistry teacher that it is what actually happened. If you analyze the major causes of the Civil War, you want to convince your history teacher that, yes, these were the causes. If you evaluate the merits of a Robert Frost poem, you want your English teacher to believe your evaluation. While this may seem obvious, you must remember that persuasion is also the goal of most advertisements and political agenda, propaganda. However, something rather important sets persuasion in the academic world, apart from persuasion, the world of profits and politics are the uses of evidence. Okay, that's all about belief and persuasion. The next element in the ground rules of academic writing is evidence. How writers create belief is largely a matter of how they marshal their evidence to support what they say. In the first place, there must be evidence to back up any assertions. Otherwise, they are unsupported generalizations. In the academic world, there is often a premium on evidence derived from books written by experts with credentials that can be checked. Depending on your disciplines, other sources of evidence might be observations, experimentations, statistics, interviews, or personal experience or narratives, each documented in some verifiable way. The next element, the fourth element, is documentation. Make an assertion in the academic community as convincing as possible. You should always provide your audience with a complete account of where you got information, ideas, or evidence. More on this, we'll talk later in another video. Hence, the importance of footnotes, endnotes, references, bibliographies, and literature surveys. Essentially, your readers want to know who said what, where, and when. When you provide these information, readers believe that your students' ideas are buttressed by expert ideas and are more likely to believe them. In college writing, you ignore documentation at interview. Well, that's all about the grammar academic writing number 1 to 4, persuasion, accidents, documentation, and belief. Belief, persuasion, accidents, and documentation. And in the next video, I'm going to share you about the next 6 elements in ground rules of academic writing. They are subjectivity, objectivity, relativity, and balance. So see you in the next video. Thank you very much for watching this